Looking back on 2020, it's been quite a year. There's been some good stuff as well. I started making YouTube videos, and a couple of them, one especially, did very good and was on Zoom and Jam software. And if I learned anything from Hollywood, it's that rehashing is always good. So I thought, let's make another one. Let's make a 2021 update on music software for remote collabs and real-time jams. With the 17 programs reviewed, this became quite a longer video. If you want to know my personal favorites, it's Jamulus for real-time jams and BandLab for online collaboration. Do watch the video though to learn what else is out there, as this is the ultimate online jam software update for 2021. If you haven't yet subscribed to my channel, hit the bell icon, like this video, and leave a comment on anything you'd like to share you're thinking about. I don't know. Also, I lost my job this year, and looking for a new job has been quite a challenge. So I decided to set up a donation page. People can buy me a cup of coffee. So if you like this video or didn't like this video, or you think I have a crippling caffeine addiction and you like that, the link's in the description. Well, back to the fit. My country's back in lockdown. I heard some new mutations of the virus is catching on. So it's a good idea to get back and hide in your basement. So here's a short overview of the current state of the software. There's going to be 4 criteria I'm going to be using, and there's 1 or 2 things you might keep in mind. One of them is I expect you already have an audio interface, and I expect you understand what latency is. Latency is the reason why real-time jam software is really hard to build. So the 4 criteria I'm going to be using is it real-time versus collaboration software? Is it free? Do you need a DAW? And is it user-friendly? Yeah, I'm going to be using it user-friendliness as well, because that's what a lot of companies are really crap at. Since my last video, there has been a lot of development going on for a couple of these programs, and that's great. But first up is Zoom, Google Meet, Teams, WhatsApp, and any type of meeting software. Does it work for online rehearsing? I personally don't think so. There's too much latency on the line, so when I'm playing here, it's never going to be in time with the person at the other end of the line. It is user-friendly though. You don't need a DAW. It is free. That's great. You can use it for remote collaboration, so I'm going to be playing here like, hey buddy, what do you think about this idea? That's fine, you can use Zoom or whatever, but it's not the software I'm looking for. So that's Zoom, Google Meet, Teams, WhatsApp, whatever. Next up is Jamulus. I'm going to take a look at my computer. Alright, you can find it on jamulus.io. I think it's a good solution. It's an alright solution. They really changed the website, so they made a new logo, new colors. They actually have a get started now button. They say you need a computer, a wired internet connection and wired headphones. They explain a bit about latency. That's good. Is it really hip? No. Does it work on all software? Yeah. If you want to know how it works and how to set everything up, I have a video linked in the description or over here or there. Check it out. So it's good for real-time jamming. It is not really user-friendly, but not awful, I think. No, it's not really user-friendly. It is free, and you don't need a DAW, so that's pretty good, you know? You don't have amp simulations, and you don't have VST instruments. But on the other hand, it's one of the few real good real-time jam software out there at this moment. Yeah, they have information about running a server. Do we need to run a server to use Jamulus? No. Okay, let's look at the next one. The next one is Jamkazam. Jamkazam.com. What is it? It's a program you install on computer. You use it for real-time jams. I think you have a video option. You can use some plugins. That's great. You have a community option. That's amazing. So it's for real-time. It's free. You don't need a DAW. It's user-friendly, not really. The website's really crap, in my opinion. They have like their overview is from 2014. So the latest overview they had from the software is 6 years ago. That's old. That's old. Yeah. Their website is slow. Their software is slow. They have some premium stuff. I can check. I had some emails. They wrote a lot of stuff. They're saying the reliability has been going backwards. So Is it user-friendly? I personally think that when the program is not reliable, it's going to be really frustrating and stressful to work with, and that's not user-friendly. Like if you compare Zoom, Google Meet, you just go to the meeting and you're entering it. It should be as simple as that, or maybe a bit more complex, but not like having to deal with stuff. So it is a solution, check it out. I think Jamulus is more appropriate or more good, but if it doesn't work, check out Jamkasam. Alright, what's the next? Audio Movers. Some people have suggested going to Audio Movers. Audio Movers is a different type of software. Audio Movers is more for remote collaboration. This is where you see the distinction between online collaboration and real-time jam software. Listen to is a plugin. You need a DAW, so you can have someone at the other end of the line who is recording. In reality, you're just opening up 1 or 2 tracks where sound from the other person is coming in high quality to your computer, and that's great. So, for example, if I'm a producer, which I'm definitely not, but if I were a producer, I needed a guitar part from someone who's from Russia, or I have a drummer in Chile. They can record at home and they can send it to me and I can mix it, and that's great. Like, it's low latency and that's good, but it's not no latency, so you can't really use it to jam together in real time if that's what you're looking for. It looks a lot better than all the other types of software I've seen. It's not free, but you can try it for a week for free, I think. And you can check if it's what you're looking for. That's great. Next up, I heard something about Facebook Collab. I can't download it in my country, so I can't really comment about it. Okay, next up, Ninjam. Ninjam is open source software to allow people to make real music together via the internet. I've tested it in a previous video. It's made by the people from Caucus with a very cocky rooster on the website. Cool. Reaper is pretty well known as being like a budget or a free or freemium type of DAW. It's got a big fan base. Ninjam, you don't need a DAW, but you need a client. It is not really user friendly, but it's just because it looks really outdated. Come on, if this is if this is your interface, you haven't done anything about your design in 20 years, it looks like it. There's a lot of clients available, so you need a client, and you have Ninjam, which works as like the communication channel between you and a whole world of jamming people. If you go on Ninjam, you have like a world map with all these dots and stuff, and you can play together. However, it works different than really real-time jamming. So you're actually playing with a calculated latency. You're essentially downloading like 12 bars of music, and then you can play it. It's not real time. You're having a delay of about 12 bars or 6 bars or 16 bars. So latency isn't really the problem. However, what is the problem is you can't really anticipate on what other people are doing, because you hear it and they've played it like 12 measures ago or 16 measures ago. So you can't really anticipate. It's a different type of making music. It's fun to try and have some fun and play around, but it's not really a solution for people trying to rehearse online or rehearsing with the choir online. It doesn't work like that. Okay, next up, Jammer. So let's check it out. What's on their video?
Meet Dave.
Hi, Dave.
Dave loves playing guitar.
Oh, great. Me
He
too.
would love to play together with other musicians.
Yeah, me too.
But he doesn't have the time to play in a band. So he practices alone in his bedroom.
Wait, so Dave doesn't have time to practice with his band. That's like, this is marketing 101, right? So you create a problem everyone has, and then you've got the solution. So Jammer, this is the best way for people that don't have any time to practice with the band, but still want to rock out and rule the world. And you gotta have time to practice with the band to practice with the band, you know? All right, let's check it out.
But Dave is bored of playing alone. He begins to wonder.
Poor
There
Dave.
must be a way for musicians to jam together online. Meet Jammer. Jammer lets you jam together online. Bring it
Corporate music.
together online. Meet Jammer. Jammer lets you jam together online, bringing together musicians from around the world and allowing them to jam for free.
what the fuck is this guy
Allowing them to
doing?
jam for free.
The guy with
Bringing
the
together
yeah, he's got like fuck it.
musicians from around the world and allowing them to jam for free. Just download at jammer.net, install, plug in your instrument or microphone, and start jamming.
Okay, so that's user friendly. They say download, install, connect, done. That's what I like. So what are the USPs? Improve your playing. Yeah, so if you jam with other musicians, you can improve your playing. But this is like, you're not selling bands, are you? You're just selling a service to have bands and people jam online. You're selling jam sessions. Because it is not free. You're not really selling band lessons, no, but all right. You can learn new styles. That's just because every guitar is really just like playing random stuff, and there's also always a guitar player with unlimited overdrive and just shredding. Cool. You can stop log gear. Well, we haven't really logged gear lately because we've been sitting at home. You can jam anytime. Just play for 15 minutes or at 2 in the morning. Like, that's cool. Okay. However, if you want to improve your playing, you're just playing 15 minutes every week. It's not gonna work, you know? But alright. You can use all types of software instruments, so it supports software instruments. That's great. You can play without lag, public and private jam sessions, so you can rehearse with your band, and that's great, or with your choir. You can listen to and share your jams. That's great. VST effects and instrument plugins. That's great, and works on all operating systems that are used. How it works?
Online using Jammer, available for Windows, Mac, and Linux. It works with electric instruments connected to your laptop, acoustic instruments or vocals connected through a mic, and with software instruments.
Okay, so it hasn't been updated since Windows Vista, but they're still charging a premium. I don't know. They've had like a year to really up their ante and become the first solution to fill in this need.
When you start Jammer, you can create a private jam with your friends, or you can just play with other musicians. Let's join this jam session.
This is what he
Use the
does.
chat to send messages like the chord progression that you're jamming to. A metronome keeps everyone in sync, but it can be turned off if someone is playing drums. Explore the endless possibilities of jamming with real people online. Download Jammer right now for free, or message your friends to join you for a jam session at jammer.net.
Oh, it's live, but it's not real time. Okay, so Jammer works similarly to Ninjam. So it's live, but it's not real time. You hear what other people have played last time around the chord progression. What do they charge? Oh, so it is free to join public jam sessions. But if you want to do private jam sessions, it's $10 a month. Fuckers. I don't know. So it's outdated software again. It's not real time. You pay money. I just use Ninjam because it's the same, right? Okay, let's look at the next one. It's called SoundJack. The first hit on Google is not SoundJack. It's a blog talking about SoundJack. It's a very cute daughter, and apparently it's very easy. Maybe she is like a massive whiz kid, and she knows exactly how to get SoundJack running. She's a mastermind. I don't know. The unofficial guide to low latency online music making. Ian Howell, he must be a legend because fucking Christ. This is a PhD in low latency. Yeah, okay. So if you want to know how to use it, check out Ian Howell's website. It probably works. I don't know. He's written like a PhD on that stuff. So you have to go to soundjack.eu. And if you go to soundjack.eu, alright, this looks like an outdated WordPress template, but still better than Ninjam. There's commandments. Is it a religion? Distributed music is not a plug and play principle. Don't take a support for granted. Alright, you can really see who created this product, and it's definitely like developers. Like they're really having a bit of a messiah's complex. I don't know, like they got issues, man. Do not compare with other platforms you might have played on. Don't take our support for granted. Dude, what the fuck? I would communicate differently with my audience. Stuff like, you're completely useless to us if you say this and that. I mean, that's not really nice. Right, I'm not gonna spend too much time on SoundJack because they're... Yeah, I mean, name says it, doesn't it? Let's go to OHM Studio. OHM Studio is the first real-time collaborative pro DAW. Probably it's like an online DAW. I can record tracks, my buddy can record tracks, and it's on the same file online. You can work on it online, like Google Docs for music software. Except the website's not safe, so I think they have to update their certificates or something. But I'm not gonna check it out. I mean, you lost me there. All right, OHM Studio, update your website, buddies. Next up, Push and Play. No idea what this is. Let's check it out. Here we are, pushandplay.online. It's not free. Oh yeah, I remember this one. See this guy, he looks like a great fella.
Hi guys, my name is Igor Pivovarov.
Igor Pivovarov. He's at home. He looks a bit like, dare I say, Bill Gates.
I am a serial entrepreneur.
He reads a lot. I mean, he's supporting his house using all these books. Oh yeah, now I remember. He has a Kickstarter. Push and Play is a Kickstarter. It's a small device which allows you to play with your friends in real time. So you have two devices. One of them is a small router or modem between your audio interface, your computer, and the World Wide Web. And they also have the audio interface included in their onliner mix. So that's like their more expensive Kickstarter thingy. They haven't started producing yet, so you can invest in them. It doesn't exist yet, so it's not a solution for now. It looks like he's still looking for people to test the product. So if you're interested in testing his product, go to pushandplay.online. Yeah, really unfortunate that it isn't out there yet. But let's go to the next one. Okay, Artsmesh. Artsmesh. With an E. Artsmesh. Okay, Artsmesh, let's go. Okay, this doesn't look like something I like to use. What the fuck's happening? Okay, so there's a lightbox pop-up just as I wanted to scroll the website. They have a trailer, that's great. Let's look at the trailer. Stranger Things.
As music evolves, so do the spaces it's made in.
One man.
From drum circles to ancient amphitheaters.
Jesus, fuck off, man.
Performance. Until now.
So, Rayleaf Media created their promotional trailer. That's great, but you know, I'd lose the watermark and pay like a bit extra, guys.
Introducing Artsmesh, the world's first P2P network music platform. Inside Artsmesh, you can output HD multi-channel sound at the speed of light to anyone in the world, link multiple studios and stages together, sync beats between multiple cities, and these sounds can be captured, live remixed, and forward streamed to multiple locations at the same time, making the online world a limitless stage for music creators, engineers, and audiences.
Looks amazing.
So whether you're an electronic music producer who wants to do a live mix with a vocalist in New York and a DJ in Berlin, a promoter for a 24-hour round-the-world New Year's Eve party, or you're a new school guitar player wanting to connect with your non-local tribe, Artsmesh enables you to expand your studio and stage across the planet to design an amazingly creative network of signal paths from one country. Okay,
this is cliche though, but they at least invested a bit in trying to make it work. There we have the trailer again that was shoved into our faces like a second ago. Yeah, they really tried their best at the marketing thingy. That's good. The age of fiber is here. This has great implications for live global network music performance. Oh, fuck off. Okay, they're promising a lot. But I'm not sure yet, is it really real time or is it more the remote collaboration software? I don't know if it's user friendly, I don't know if it's free, I don't know if you need a DAW, so let's look at that. How it works. Oh, it's just a one-pager, thank you. Quick, let's fuck. Let's take a cook tour. What's that? A cook tour. A cook tour. Okay. Oh my god. So this is completely different from the whole flow of the website. Something's loading. We have no idea what. You gotta... What the fuck is this? Okay, this looks like crap. Oh my god. So the website's just like, it broke. They got tutorials.
double click on ArtSmash. First thing we do is look for the local server button.
Oh my god. Where do I have to look? Oh my god. Why make it so complicated? Jesus, people. Okay, so it is peer-to-peer again, so I think they need to hire someone to do their communications for them because this is really not working. Let's go to the FAQ. What is the ArtSmash? I don't think anyone's ever asked what the ArtSmash mission is. So it's for Mac only, it's iOS only, so it's not even for Mac, it's for phones. Okay, so what they do is they do the real-time jamming. They are definitely not user-friendly because I have no idea where to down. Yeah, okay, it should like get started interface. I have no idea. Do I go to? They're not user-friendly. I can't even. I have to leave my stuff to download. I'm not gonna. No. Sorry for being so negative. Okay, but this just like so he commented you should check this out. I checked it out and I got really frustrated. I gotta get frustrated again. Okay, let's go to JamHub. Next one. What is it? JamHub. It is bankrupt. They maybe sold like a product that you could use, like an interface. At least it doesn't work anymore. Let's check out the next one. It's called SessionWire. It didn't work previously. Let's check if it works right now. Okay, this looks a bit better. The NAMM show, the Verge. Okay, but in marketing, are you struggling to find work and talent locally? I'm probably not the audience then. Okay, but I get to talk with a very friendly bot, and I have to answer him just browsing because else he wouldn't get out of my face. I don't want to get down. No, get down. Okay, so this is remote audio collaboration software. It's not the thing I was looking for, but that's like the other part, right? So that's not for real-time jams. It's for musicians that record at home and can send it to their producer or their recording engineer. Is it free? Sign up for free. That probably means it's not free. Check it out. So it's $12.50 a month. It's not free. Oh, so you can use any DAW. It's a bit like the other one we had, like Audio Movers. It's similar. Oh yeah, and do you need a DAW? Yes, you need a DAW. Yeah. Okay, next, Sound Whale. That sounds amazing. Audio, post, and music collaboration software. It's in the name. It's not real-time jamming. It's audio collaboration. It's not for free. Subscribe. Why should I subscribe? Oh, like a subscription, of course. Okay. Make it fees or pricing but subscribe, yeah. FAQ. So this is Mac only. It looks like you don't need a DAW. It's not for free. Yeah, so you can maybe use it for teaching or you can use it to record stuff remotely. Okay, sounds good.
The next one is called A Cappella.
Yeah, A Cappella, Pitch Perfect Music Maker, sing and collaborate with, connect with karaoke and a cappella singers. Okay, so it's remote collaboration software. It's not real-time jam software. Okay, so it's for mobile. It's for iOS devices. It looks like a user-friendly way to collaborate on videos. So if you want to have a video with your choir, I mean, as long as you have an iPhone, you can download the program. You can record yourself, making like an a cappella vocal edit. It sounds good. It is subscription-based, so it's not free. So you don't need a DAW. It looks like it's going to be user-friendly, at least compared to like the other types of software. It's a different solution to a different problem, but I think it's fun for groups. Yeah, cool. Next. What's next? Jacktrip. Oh, God. Yeah, these are from the very friendly, user-friendly people from Stanford. This looks like a beta version of Jamulus. It supports bi-directional, high-quality, uncompressed audio streaming with any number of channels. So, I make sound, other people listen to sound, same time. It's a command line program. It's not user-friendly. Per definition, if you are a command line program, like you have to open your terminal. I don't know, man. It's like no. Okay, so it does look like it's a bit easier to understand than the weird stuff. You probably do need a wide internet connection again. I think Jamulus has done a better job of walking people through the process right now. They've really improved that stuff. It's free? Probably free. I mean, it's paid by taxes of the US government, right? So it looks like you need to check out Jan Stoltenberg. I think he's explained everything very well.
Are you a musician and want to make music with your band or your friends? Are you part of an institution who's thinking about offering remote music?
Let's get back to the last one, BandLab. I've actually tried this out a bit more extensively than the other types of software. BandLab is for online music collaboration. It's an online DAW. You don't need a DAW. It's free. It's like a rebuilt version of Cakewalk. I think the two merged or one bought the other. And now they have an online DAW. You can plug in your guitar and record stuff in an online DAW. It looks really user-friendly. I'm just gonna show you what it looks like very quickly. They haven't sponsored me, but they should. So if you're from BandLab, give me a call, comment. I like this. It looks a bit like a SoundCloud, so it's a bit user-friendly. It has the interface of, it's really easy to set up. You just sign up, you create a project. That's what you should have. You don't need to like download and import it into your DAW. The downside is you're gonna have to learn a new program. You have like a latency, like with this laptop I didn't have any latency, but I did experience latency with my other laptop. Might be due to the internet connection or it's just an older laptop, but it's got preset, it's got VST instruments. It looks nice, it looks easy. Don't expect to do really difficult stuff with it because it's really bare bones, but it looks good. Yeah, but they should definitely sponsor me for saying that. I think I'm gonna do a different video about it in which I'm gonna use it a bit more extensively, check it out with a buddy of mine. I think that's it for today. So this has been a short update about the news in collaboration and online jam software. I hope 2021 is gonna bring a bit more updates into user friendliness with other mutations. I don't know, we might just get into lockdown for a couple of years. If you like this update, subscribe to my channel, hit the bell icon, like the video as well, and I'll see you next time. Goodbye.